there guys, today I'm going to be spraying my red diffuser. As you can see, it's like a matte black colour and it's a bit dirty and a bit rusty. So I'm doing a metallic gloss, a metallic black, basically like a BMW SAPPHIRE metallic black. So I'm going to show you the process, but before you start anything, what you want to do is clean the surface, take off any dirt, any rust, any grease, anything that's underneath there. So you give it a good swipe down. So just go through that process, giving it a good wash off, taking away any dirt, any grime. And after this, I will show you the process of how you prepare the area to spray to cover any parts that you don't want to get your paint on. For example, you don't want to get your paint on your actual bodywork or your exhaust. So I'll show you the process in a few sets once I've done the washing. So guys, today I'm going to be showing you the product I'll be using to do the paint job. As you can see, I've got the grey primer, the BMW black SAPPHIRE metallic spray paint, and the clear lacquer. I've got some masking tape, plastic bags, some rubber gloves. But I've got 4 pairs of rubber gloves. You might be wondering why have I got 4 pairs. I'm going to put 2 of them over the exhaust tips, so the exhaust tip doesn't get no paint on it, and obviously 2 for myself to wear. So guys, I'm going to start the prepping process. So you want to get the masking tape as close to the bottom as possible, obviously, because you don't want to get the paint on the actual on any part of the car itself. So make sure you get it, especially that towel underneath here, it folds underneath. So when you're doing it, make sure you leave a little gap at the bottom, so you can actually fold the actual masking tape underneath the bottom of it. I'll show you guys, make sure you get the tape in the creases as far in as possible, because obviously the body work still kind of sticks out in those bits there. Once that's covered, that means you know you're safe to paint won't actually touch the body, it'll just go on the actual part you're trying to paint itself. So guys, as you can see, it's all masked off. I've used a bit of extra mask kit just to the back for when obviously when I'm spraying more at the back underneath where the diffuser is, but everything's masked off. I didn't use the plastic bag because I thought I'm going to be spraying downwards, I'm not spraying upwards, so shouldn't spray up on the paintwork, but you can use a plastic bag just to be extra safe so you don't get no spray, especially if it's a windy day. Today wind is not so much, so it's okay. So I'm going to be spraying everything downwards to minimize any spray going upwards to get on the paintwork. So the first step obviously you need is your grey primer. Make sure you give that a good shake. Obviously I've shaked mine quite a bit already, so give it a good shake before you start. Preferably before you start spraying straight on the actual surface, spray it on the ground or on a piece of material just to test it out, and then you start the process. Guys, I'm going to start the process. So you don't want it too close because you don't want no runs as well in the actual work you're doing, so just get a good distance away. So guys, I actually did put a plastic on because, as I said, that's to minimize any spray. as you can see, this is the grey primer that's on first. I'm going to do the second coat quickly, let that dry as well. Once that's dried, then I'm going to apply the saffron black. So guys, I've done the second coat of primer. I'm now going to start on the BMW's black saffron metallic spray paint. As you can see. So I'm going to start with this. You want to do slightly backwards and forward in the motion. You want to make sure you get all in between the cracks. So you can see the grill, so you get in between everywhere, otherwise those parts will be hidden. And as I said, don't go too close because you don't want no streaks of paint just dripping down or nothing on your actual panel, your diffuser itself. And even when you get underneath here, you obviously need to lie down on the floor to get right underneath and get everything done properly, because it's a bit more trickier underneath here. And you need to spray up. You should spray up these bits here. As you can see, it's the first coat done. So I'm just leaving that to dry, settle for a bit. But you can see it's already looking nice and it hasn't even got a lacquer on. So that's just a second coat of the BMW saffron metallic spray. That's the first coat. I apologise. First coat. I'm going to do a second coat in a sec, and then I'm going to put the lacquer on once. So guys, I've done my second coat of my black, obviously the finishing black that I'm going to use. So now I'm just going to go on to the clear lacquer. As I said, always recommend that you give the car a good 20 minutes to half an hour to dry the paint, to let the paint dry, especially if it's on a warm day, windless day, there's better conditions, that's good for you. If it's wet, if it's windy, avoid doing anything outside, do it inside a garage if you can, where there's less wind and no wet or damp or nothing like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the clear lacquer and that will be the finishing process. With the clear lacquer as well, you want to make sure you test it out first. And you want to spray it about 15 to 20 centimeters away, or actually even more, about 30 centimeters away from the actual surface. Because guys, I've done the clear lacquer, so I'm going to leave that to set for a little while. Then obviously I'm going to remove everything off the actual car, and I'm going to show you the finishing products in a set. So guys, as you can see, it's a finished product. I'm going to show you the pictures as well, as I said, from before and after. So guys, thanks for watching my video today. Please like and subscribe, put a comment. Look forward to my next